Welcome to Radical Guitar. I'm Matt with Mako Music, where we have taught thousands of students over the last 15 years. And now you get to learn too, and we're going to get right to it. 3-note per string scales. We know what they are. And we memorized 7 different positions. We've all done it, or we've tried to do it. But some are a little harder to remember than others. So I'm going to introduce to you today a way to not just learn it, but figure it out every time you do it, so you'll remember it forever. Right here, right now, on Mako Music Online. Three-note per string scales have become the standard in teaching and playing, really since Randy Rhoads came along. And we know there's 7 positions. A lot of times we correspond them with modes. Not necessarily modes, but we correspond with them. They're easier to learn that way. Ionion, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aelion, Locrian. That's a lot, man. That's a lot to remember. So I'm going to show you a way you've never, ever been taught how to do this before. You see, the guitar or bass is like graph paper. It's got repeating patterns. And if we just see the sequence, if we just see it like that, then we have to figure it out. Then we'll remember it forever. So we know a major scale goes like this. That's my YouTube palm muting technique. Pretty good, right? So it goes like that, and then we memorize that. We memorize it as a whole pattern. But I want you to memorize them as individual things. Because when you look, your fingers just do 3 things. They do this thing: a note, skip a fret, skip a fret. I call that the big stretch. There's also this one: first finger, second finger, pinky. I call that 1, 2, 4. And then there's 1, 3, 4. So we look at the major scale position 1, or let's just call it the major scale. We have 2 big stretches, 2 1 2 4s, 2 1 3 4s. What have I told you? It's pretty much the same everywhere you go, if you remember a couple basic things. So here are the things to remember. There are 3 big stretches. 3. It goes big stretch, big stretch, big stretch. 1 2 4 1 2 4, 1 3 4 1 3 4. Couple rules here. First of all, 3 big stretches. Yes, the major scale just happens to start on the second one. The other thing to remember is when you go to the 1 2 4, you always move up a fret. So we have a big stretch. We're at the end of the big stretches. Move up a fret. 1 2 4 1 2 4. Then we move up if we're on the B string. So generally speaking, you keep these all the same fret unless you ring up for the 1 2 4, or you go to the B string, which in the case of the first position you do. So we have the 2 big stretches, up a fret, 1 2 4 1 2 4, up a fret because it's the B string, 1 3 4 1 3 4. Now remember, there's 3 big stretches. So if we had a 7th string here, it would say big stretch, big stretch, big stretch, up a fret, 1 2 4 1 2 4, up a fret because it's the B string, 1 3 4 1 3 4. Now here's the coolest thing about all this. The coolest thing is whatever you end with begins the next position. So if we do this major scale, we end it with the second 1 3 4. Remember I said there was 3 big stretches, 2 1 2 4s, 2 1 3 4s. We end it with the second 1 3 4, 1 3 4 1 3 4. Guess what, folks? That second 1 3 4, all we do is we move up and we use that second 1 3 4 to start a new position. So second position, 1 3 4. Now what do we do for 1 3 4s? It starts over again. We have 3 big stretches, up a fret for the 1 2 4, and for the only time, up another fret because it's the B string. It's the only time we go up 2 frets because those 2 things happen at the same time, across the streams, so to speak. 1 2 4 1 2 4. The second 1 2 4, we start the 3rd position on that. Which one was that again? It was the second 1 2 4. What's after the 1 2 4? 2 1 3 4s. then 3 big stretches, B string up a fret, and we end with the last big stretch, right? We had 3. We said there were 3, right? We start with the third one. What's after the big stretches like we did in major? Up a fret, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. The second 1, 3, 4, which keeps moving up a fret because it's the B string. First big stretch. 5th position. Starts with the first big stretch. We know there's 3. Up a fret, 1, 2, 4. Up a fret for the second 1, 2, 4 because it's the B string. And then the first 1, 3, 4. Which takes us to 6th position. You might call that minor Aelion. Right here. That's the first one. 2, 1, 3, 4s. 3 big stretches. Third big stretch, up a fret. After the big stretches, what do? Go up a fret, 1, 2, 4. Which 1, 2, 4 was that? The first one. So we have 1, 2, 4. The second 1, 2, 4. 2, 1, 3, 4s. Big stretches coming up a fret because the B string. We have alternate positions because what do we have after that? We have G major again, the first position. I know if I have to figure something out, I'm going to remember it more. So if you spend time figuring this out instead of memorizing these patterns, that might work better for you. So I don't know what we're calling this method, but let's call it the big stretch 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4 method. And remember the rules. There's 3 big stretches, then there's 2, 1, 2, 4s, and 1, 2, 1, 3, 4s. When you go from the third big stretch to the first 1, 2, 4, go up a fret. B string, go up a fret. And most importantly, and one might say, most magically, whatever ends that position begins the next position. Any questions? Leave them in the comments. If you're looking for online lessons, virtual lessons, we and me have given private lessons for 20 years to professional musicians, to college students, to people that end up being all kinds of things in music, or just people that just want to understand their instrument a little bit better. Of course, you can reach out to us at this page. Make sure you check out all the Mako Music Online family of products, whether it be my first lesson, I Suck at Jazz, Radical Guitar, Radical Bass, or of course, Music Truths, which is our version of music theory. Check them all out. And of course, subscribe if you want to, but just learn, have fun. And remember, anybody can play music and everybody should. I'm Matt from Mako Music Online, and we'll see you next time.